Hello, and welcome to the Recording Suite. My name is James, and I'm part of the digital education team. In this short video, I'm going to show you the space, the equipment, and show you how to make some of the content that we have loaded as presets. So first of all, that's the green screen. It allows you to be presented in front of your choice of background, be that a static image, one of the defaults that we already have, a custom background, a video, your presentation, a web page, whatever. This is the microphone. You can use that when you're sat down, or if you prefer, you can use one of our wireless microphones. If you're standing up presenting content, be that against a static background or a presentation, we recommend using the wireless microphones. They can attach easily to a pocket, the edge of a shirt, or the top of a dress or top. Over here is the mini PC. It is a network computer. That means you can log in using your Birkbeck credentials. It's a touch screen. We also have a wireless silent mouse and a wireless silent keyboard, meaning any clicks and any keystrokes are not going to be heard by the viewer. We also have a presentation clicker that you can progress your presentation, and you can also use the laser pointer, although this does require a bit of practice as you are having to reverse and use the mirror of your content if you're going to use it. Over here is the ATEM Mini Pro. It looks quite complicated, but all you need to know is it's the way that we in the Recording Suite will help you choose your inputs and the output that is presented to you on screen. So these little buttons, 1, 2 and 3, indicate what input is being recorded. 1 is just a camera, 2 is the mini PC, and 3 is a laptop that you can connect using an HDMI cable or our adapter, which is USB-C. Over here is the Stream Deck. We've really streamlined the Stream Deck so that you're not presented with options and controls you don't really need. The only one that you might need if something goes wrong is the mute button. Let's say your phone goes off. But if that happens, you can always ask us to stop the recording. We can start and stop the recording for you, but if you'd like to, you can use the record button, which is this little circle on the Stream Deck. You tap it once to start it, and you tap it once to stop it. Over here is the video camera and the conference monitor. So it is relaying the information to our computer and then playing it back to me with the background enabled. This is one of our default backgrounds. Now I'm going to show you how to present a PowerPoint or similar with you placed in the bottom right corner of the screen. So as you can see on the screen over there, I have loaded up my PowerPoint into the mini PC and I'm ready to record. This would be good if you wanted just to have a simple voiceover against some media, but it can be a bit more dynamic if you appear in the bottom right corner of the screen. This is called picture in picture. There I am. And it's just a way to humanize your recording, and if you want to, you can read your content from the screen ahead of you, but it's also quite nice to be able to read from here. So if you look over here, it looks like, if you look back at the screen, that I'm just drawing your attention with my head to the content. It's also easier to read any smaller text. It's also a good way to keep it dynamic, rather than staring like a deer in the headlights down the camcorder lens. It's a bit more fluid to be able to look between screens. Then all you need to do is, if it's a PowerPoint presentation, you just progress your content as you would do usually, forwards and backwards, up and down with the clicker. You can also use the mouse. And when you're finished, just end the presentation with a bit of a sign off and then pause so that we can edit out nice and easily at the end and you have a nice smooth transition to the end of the video. Now I'm going to show you how to record a presentation when you're stood up. This is a more dynamic version of the other option where you're sat in the bottom corner of the screen. It means you can bring your presentation to life using your arms, you can walk around the space, you can just be a bit more expressive this way. However, it's important to make sure that you stay within the safe playing space. This is demarked by red tape on the floor. If you stay within this space, you'll stay on frame, but if you step out of it, you'll disappear. So with the design of your slides when you're stood up, we recommend placing your content on the left-hand side of the screen and yourself on the right. As it's flipped, this means you're stood on the left-hand side of the space. The reason we suggest this is it means that you can look over at the mini PC screen and refer to your content if you need to read anything that's a bit more detailed from your presentation without having to squint over at the large screen behind the camera. You can also, if you want to walk around the space, design in your presentation what we call traveling slides. So these are neutral slides that you can walk around in front of within the playing space and just discuss your content in a more conversational way, in a more natural way as you might do in a live presentation. You can also, if you want to present your content on the other side of the screen, use a traveling slide to then stand on the other side of the screen and present your content on the opposite side. It's all controlled using this little clicker here. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. We look forward to welcoming you for your induction at the recording suite soon. Thank you.